Because I understand what a hater is. A lot of people don't understand what a definition of a hater is. Just somebody who's confused. They want to be where you at, but they don't know how to get there. You know what I'm saying? They don't got the right tools to get there. And then you tend to get frustrated, right? You get frustrated. What comes with frustration? Aggression, anger, bitter. You know what I mean? It's easy to hate than it is to congratulate. You know, I know that firsthand because if one of my boys come here with some new kicks and I ain't got them, nigga, them ain't nothing, nigga. But in reality, in my gut, damn, they fire. I just wanted them first. In reality, I was like, man, I'm hard, bro. Damn, you rocking them, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But it's hard sometimes to just give props. It's just hard. So I understand what a hater is. So therefore, I'm not mad at nobody who is confused. They just lost trying to navigate to get where I'm at. I get it, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be it's a long ride. It's gonna be okay. I understand you're frustrated, and that's just how I look at it. And then I just look at my life. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I got my mom. I got a daughter. I can wake up. I can change locations when I want to. I can shop from bed if I want to. Go to the mall if I want to. My mom just went on vacation. Like, I just look around me and I'm just like, wow. Why I'm gonna let somebody in Idaho who said F Bow Wow in my comments really bother me when I ain't gonna never see this person? And 9 times out of 10, everybody who hashtag Bow Wow Challenge, I'm in every urban nightclub around the world hosting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no dummy. You can't tell me not one person over 20 people didn't do a Bow Wow hashtag challenge. When I go in these when I go in the hip hop clubs, you can't tell me that I don't know that. But they don't yell that shit in my face when I'm there. So that let me know the internet is the matrix. That's all it is. Keanu Reeves, they tried to tell us that a long time ago. You sit down, you get hooked up, you get to travel in the world. People can be rich as they want to be. You can be as gangster as you want to be. You can be as funny as you want to be. And you can leave it all on the internet and then come out here in the real world and you'll see all the love. During the height of the Bow Wow Challenge, I was outside the most. When I said what I said about Donald Trump, I was outside the most. I didn't see nothing in the real world that I read online. It was almost like another world. So that's how I look at it. So that's how it don't bother me. You know, first time I was ever in the studio on a professional level was with Snoop for the Doggy Style album. And, you know, that was me. Every kid you heard on the G's and Hustlers interlude, every kid in the classroom, every voice was me. And then it transpired for me doing that to doing the actual Gin and Juice video for me jumping on the couch. And, in a way it was kind of for, Snoop always thought that it was cool because at the time he didn't even have kids. So him looking at me was almost like a picture image of what it would be like to have a son. Even to this day, he just texted me like not too long ago, well not today, but a couple of days back when I was going through whatever I was going through. And he just hit me like, nothing can ever happen to you because you my first son. Like, I don't care what nobody say, like, and it's facts. So, I was just telling somebody today about my memory, how I remember everything and like how vivid I can just picture things and see things. And so, as much weed as I smoke, you would think that it kills my brain cells, but I'm here to say that it actually enhances my brain cells. I got connected with Snoop just at the typical saying. I was at the right place at the right time. I was in Ohio. Their tour came in, the Chronic tour. I jumped on stage, started rapping, heard about it. Daz brought me backstage, and the rest was history. When it comes to me and how I was brought up in the game, and did I not have a normal childhood? I mean, I did, because you don't see me all fucked up like the rest of them. They're all either on drugs or in and out of jail, or catching cases and just doing dumb stuff like that. So I know for me, and I credit that to me growing up in Atlanta and living here predominantly my whole life. I was kind of away from Hollywood. I ain't really attacked Hollywood until I was grown. When I was 16, I was just going to LA for the weather. Not even the weed yet, but just the weather and work. That's all it was about, weather and work. I didn't care about a nightclub. I didn't care about the private parties in the hills. It just wasn't for me yet. I was always terrified of LA. Like, for some reason, I always thought that, like, I don't know, because I'm a rapper, and I'm not even that type of rapper, but I always used to have a bad feeling. I used to never want to go out in LA. I used to always think I was going to die in LA. Like I was going to get shot in LA. just because of what happened with Biggie and, you know, just all the shit that goes on out there and what comes with, you know, being affiliated with certain people and, you know, so I really wasn't ready for LA yet. But when I was ready, it was the perfect time where I was grown, I understood a lot of things, I seen a lot, and I controlled the narrative. I didn't care about talking to kids my age or being around people my age because I never was. I was always around adults. I was always around the people who the kids wanted to be like when they got older. So it's kind of like I just skipped the line and just went right for the gusto pretty much, you know. My intellect wasn't even on nobody else's level my age. It was hard for me to even have a conversation with somebody my age, date somebody my age, because I was always around adults. So even though I was like 11 or 12, mentally I was already 17 just because of the things that I've seen. Being outside of the strip clubs at age 15, 16, not getting in, but all the girls coming out and, you know, throwing private parties, just little stuff like that. I was grown. It was like, you can't be it's hard being a child or a kid when you're in a big boy game. It's a big boy business. You know, you're gonna get exposed to a lot. You know, you ask some 17-year-old kids that went to the NBA, the first thing that the veterans do is probably hook them up with a thought or take them out, get them drunk, and next thing you know, that child is now carrying on the legacy of being an NBA athlete. Now he's gonna teach the next rookie that comes in because he was taught. So it's hard to be a child in a grown man's business or a grown folk game. You know, so for me, I was just way beyond my years. I was really mature for my age and the things that I wanted to do. You know, some wanted to go to prom. I'd rather go to Magic City. Big difference. So I think as a parent, the best thing you can possibly do is, you know, you raise us or you raise your children and you give them enough information and enough game to where you have to trust them to carry it on. You know, at a certain age, you stop. I mean, you'll never stop worrying, and you'll never stop teaching. But I know for me, you know, my mom taught me everything I needed to know for me to go out here and be successful in the world, you know. Besides, she know I ain't dumb. She know I know right from wrong. You know, even though I might push the envelope a little bit, but she know it's never gonna get to the point to where she about to bail me out or you gonna read a cocaine found on a tour bus or just wild stuff that be going on that you read every day that pop up. She ain't worried about that. So it's kind of like, I trust her. She did good as a mother. So why worry now? I'm not trying to beat roll bounce. I'm not trying to make another light mic. I'm not trying to make another, you know, lottery ticket. My thing is I'm just trying to add on to it. I can understand how some artists fall in that hole of, damn man, you know, this one ain't hot. If you gotta understand, your first impact is the best impact. Because people like new. We like new clothes. We like to wake up and everybody want a new car, some new money. Everybody like new. For me, life is the best teacher. It has a voice and it can talk to you.